Quick question, Chris. What meter would you recommend I use? I do a lot of 277 480.
The good news is, the answer to that question is we've got a couple different options for you. We've basically got 2 clamp meters and a fork meter that would allow you to work in those environments. Let me start by just talking about the first one. This is our 747. It basically is rated up to 600 volts, but it does AC and DC as well as AC and DC amperage. The limiting factor on this is 400 amps. But a couple things I want to show you on this real quick is all 3 of these, and I'll show you on this one particular product here, is that they all feature what we call the tight sight. It's the bottom display, and you can see that when you're clamping into a panel, that the ability to be able to see the back end of this and not have to stick your head in the panel or twist on your conductors is an advantage. So all 3 of these come with that. Basic, parameters around, and this also has a universal hanging strap, and they all have probe holders in the back with a flashlight. The nice thing about this is if you're going up to 400 amps and you only need 600 voltage rating, this one will work for you in that environment. The other 2, if you prefer a fork meter as opposed to a clamp meter, this one will do up to 200 amps, but it does 1,000 volts. So it'll handle up to 1,000 volts in a Cat 3 environment. And again, you can see the tight sight on the bottom. And then if you need the full 600 amp capability, basically we have the 757. And again, there's tight sights in the bottom. This will do up to 1,000 volts Cat 3, 600 volts Cat 4. But its amperage rating is all the way up to 600 volts, so 0 to 600 amps in terms of its capability. So we've got 3 options basically. If you're looking for one that does 400 amps and has the 600 voltage range, it's the 747. If you prefer a fork meter, you've got a fork meter that works at 1,000 volts in a Cat 3 environment for 200 amps. And then we have the 757, which will give you a full 600 amp capability and 1,000 volt range.